Hi fellas, I'm here to do another video on multiplication, and this time we're doing double digit multiplication, which is a little more tricky than the single digit multiplication I recorded earlier. If you haven't watched that video and you're a bit iffy about double digit multiplication, I would suggest you go back and watch that one first, and then come back and watch this video. Okay, so I just wanted to do a little thing up here. So this is going to be the direction that we multiply in, and I would like to, think of it like an M if you're not real confident with this. So what I mean by that is that we've got 3 times 8, so I'm going upwards first, and then across 3 times 4, and then across this way 2 times 8, and then upwards 2 times 4. So that's the order that we will multiply in. Okay, so let's do a practice, remembering that each time we have an answer that is more than one digit, so it goes into the tens, we put our ones down and we add our tens onto the next column, and we might have to do that here. Okay, so 3 times 8 is 24, so I'm going to put my 4 down and carry my 2 with my plus sign up here. Okay, so that's that direction done. Then we've got 3 times 4 is 12, plus my 2 is 14. And because I've finished with multiplication here, I put my answer down as I see it there, so 144. That represents 3 times 48. Okay, so because I'm finished with this plus 2, I always put a little cross through it so I don't accidentally do it in my next round of multiplication, because I'm finished with that plus 2 now. Okay, so 3 times 48 is 144. Now this next part is essentially we would go 2 times 8 and then 2 times 4. But really what we're doing is 20, because we've used our 3, but this is 23. Okay, so to signify that, each time we go up with a place value in our multiplication, we need to add another 0. So no zeros to begin with, because I just multiplied by 3. And then my next line is going to be a 0 because it's 20. Because I've added my 0, I just need to go 2, okay? So 2 times 8 is 16. I put my 6 down, and I carry my 1 up here. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Okay, so that's 20 times 48, this part here. All right, now you're not finished here, because you need to combine those two parts together. And we plus that because we've done 3 times 48 separately, and then 20 times 48 here. So together that will give us 23 times 48. Okay, so just add another 9 carefully underneath, and then a plus sign to signify that's what you're doing. And we just add our two combined totals together. So we've got 4 plus 0 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10, so I put my 0 down and I carry my 1. And then 1 plus 9 is 10, plus another 1 is 11. So my final answer is 1,104 in this case. Okay, let's have a look over on this side. So we've got another example, 27 times, or multiplied by 84. Okay, so again, the same direction, 4 times 7, 4 times 2, and then I put my 0 down to represent 80, and then 8 times 7, 8 times 2, and then I add my total together. Alright, so 4 times 7 is 28. I put my 8 down, carry my 2 with a plus sign. Okay, 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Okay, and you'll notice that I'm following my place value with my setting out here. Okay, and the 1 there. I'm finished with this 2, so let's cross it out. 0 down here to represent I'm doing 80 now. 8 times 7 is 56. 6 down, carry my 5. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 5 is 21. Okay, and again, really important with your two separate totals that the place value is in line, because you'd hate to make a mistake at this point just because you've done things a little bit messy. Okay, so 8 plus 0 is 8, 0 plus 6 is 6, 1 and 1 is 2, and then 2, and there's nothing there, so just 2. So 2,268. Okay, so following those steps, remember all those and just work carefully, you should have a high level of accuracy with two-digit multiplication.